Wow, call. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Eve, and I'm back with another video.
I'm about 10 cars, Swervo Andretti. What the helly? Richie Paddock out of my Bagaskelly. What the helly? Run that check, I need my cut like machete. What the helly?
As y'all can see, like, nothing is moving. Like, nothing is moving, bro. This is crazy. Yes, it's true. The rumors are true. Even if it wasn't a rumor, y'all seen the body, and it's true. Your girl got her shit reduced. Dang, yeah? So, welcome to my YouTube video. Today, I'm going to show y'all the whole process of me getting a breast reduction. Yes, titty, no titty gang. No titty gang. No titty gang. Yes, no titty gang. So, yeah, so before the video get even started, make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe, and follow all my social medias, period. Dang, yeah? But yeah, like, this not no, like, random just vlog, like, a day in my life. This really, I'm finna tell y'all the sauce of what the hell I did, like, because I know some of y'all confused about the title, like, girl, what the hell? 2 weeks ago, you was just double, triple D. Now you not even a B. Dang it. Okay, let me stop playing for real. Let me get for real. So yeah, this video, there's gonna be two parts of the video. It's gonna be two videos separate. This video is going to be the whole process of it, like everything you need to do if you thinking about getting it done. Cause one thing about me, baby, I don't gatekeep. Like, I'm gonna tell the people what it is and what it's not. Period. Like, I don't play. But yes, I love my results. Like, like, I'm gonna insert different pictures, like, of the before. Your girl cannot bounce no more, but that's okay because this has been a very long process. But yeah, let's really get started. Like, I don't want to talk too much. So, I also, like, asked chat how I should start the video, so give me one moment so I can pull that up. Okay, so in the video, I'm gonna break each part down. I'm gonna go to how I got approved, what the process was like of getting approved, everything I bought for my surgery, and then my second video, like, is gonna be my recovery. Like, I'm showing raw clips, uncut. Like, yeah. Because one thing about me, I don't gatekeep. I'm gonna tell y'all the real. So let's just get started with the first part of why I even wanted it. What is tea? Like, what did you do? And disclaimer, before the video even get started, let's get this clear. Like, I was telling people, I didn't really tell a lot of people that I was getting it done, but some people that I told, it was, why did you want to do this? Your body's already tea. Like, nothing's wrong with your boobs. Like, you should be grateful of what God made you. First of all, honey, this is not your titties. This is not your body, so why are you even concerned about what I'm doing? So the first disclaimer is, do what's gonna make you happy and do what's best for your body, period. No matter what nobody say. With that being said, let's get started. Okay, so why do I even want the breast reduction? Okay, so ever since, after COVID, freshman year of high school, puberty hit me like this. So I feel like I've always had a bigger chest. Like, I think I was like a C cup at 14. So 14, it was like not as bad. I wasn't thinking too much about it, but then, like, as my boobs developed, it just was it was just too much, I feel like. And then the way it developed, like, it was very, like, low and big, in my opinion. Like, as a 14-year-old, like, it just wasn't proportionate to my liking. So, like, ever since I was 14, I've been wanting this. Like, I would look up YouTube videos of breast reduction, like, the process. I used to always think, like, that shit would never happen. Like, I could never get it covered by insurance. Like, I would be paying 10 bands plus. First, I would have to wait till I'm like 21, 22. And, like, I just didn't think it was possible. But I'm here to tell y'all it's possible. You can do it at 20, like me. Like, baby, you don't gotta wait. One thing about me, I don't wait. If I want something, I'm gonna get it done. So that's really my why. I just felt like ever since I was 14, it just wasn't proportionate to my body. Then when I was getting older, finding clothes, bathing suits, and then wearing different stuff, people would think I'm trying to show attention, but whole time, no, ma'am. Like, nobody was trying to show their titties for attention. Like, baby, I was just trying to get a shirt that fits my titties. And then it was like, just going into college with big, like, I got tired. I was over it, dead ass. I was dry over it. And I was just like, something gotta change. No, it was after my birthday. I was like, no, like, I'm going to lock in and try to get this shit done, and now, immediately. And that's what I did. So that's my why. So now let's get to the nitty gritty of the whole process. So the first thing you're gonna want to do, okay, this light is blinding me, y'all. Hold on. Okay, and if I'm talking fast, that is my bad, y'all. I just be trying to get the information like settled, and your girl, like, I'm ready to tell y'all the process. Your girl got a Alani, like, I'm not playing. Okay, now the whole process of how you can get it covered through insurance. This is my process of how I got it covered through my insurance. So the first major step, the biggest step is do your research. That's the biggest thing. Like, do not try to think you finna get this done. You don't know what you finna get done, how you finna get it, how you finna pay for it, and then the recovery process. You have to do your research. That's the first thing I did was I got on that chat, baby, and I started looking up. I started doing my research. I started looking up chat. Breast reduction, how do I get it done? What's the process? How do I get it covered? How much it's gonna cost? First thing is do your research. So that's what I did. I wanted to chat. And if chat with the first thing chat told me is, no, I asked chat, how do I can get a medically reduced breast reduction? Not no plastic surgery, not just because I want my body to be T, even though it already is. It's medically necessary. How can I get this covered with insurance? That's what I asked chat. And then once I asked chat that, chat told me everything. So the first major step is you have to have insurance. If you want your shit covered, you have to have insurance. That's the biggest thing. Like, that's really major. So lucky me, I had insurance. And it's also, what insurance do you have? Like, I have my dad's insurance, like, and he got really good insurance. So I'm gonna just say, I'm not gonna say that it's specific insurance I have. I'm just gonna say the name. So he have Cigna insurance. So the first step you want to see is, do you have insurance? What kind of insurance you have? So me, I have Cigna, so that's why I told Chad, like, I have Chad insurance. I have Cigna insurance. Do they cover medically necessary breast reduction? Majority of insurances do cover it, but this is part 2 of the biggest thing. They have strict rules on if you can get approved or not. Like, if you don't follow that guideline, or if you're not in that qualification, baby, they're not paying for that. They're not. Like, you have to pay for it yourself. Like, sorry, but I'm gonna just tell y'all like what I did to get mine paid for. Okay, boom, Cigna. And then I asked chat, okay, so what's like Cigna's requirement for them to pay for my medically necessary breast reduction? Okay, chat gave me a whole list. So the first thing was, from what chat told me, was I needed a referral from a doctor. Symptoms, crazy symptoms, which I already had, like, so that wasn't nothing. They needed to see me trying to get it fixed without them having to do a surgery. So, like, going to physical therapy, taking medication, probably losing weight if you really up there in size. Then fourth one was going to a plastic surgeon for a consultation to see if you can even get approved. For them to take pictures, measurement, send it to your insurance. And then lastly, to see if your insurance is going to approve you. Yes, y'all, that's a lot. Like, I'm not a birth saying it, but that was a step. So I'm like, okay, let me try to see how I can get this together. So now, step 3, with my insurance, I have really good insurance. Like I said, you just really have to know your insurance and what your insurance covers, what they don't cover, what they need. So with my insurance, I did not need a referral, meaning I did not have to go to my doctor for them to write me a note. But I didn't know that at first, so I was like, I'm gonna just do that because my thinking was I needed a referral. So that was my first step, was setting up my doctor's appointment to give me an appointment so I could be telling them my symptoms and so they can give me a referral. Boom. Okay, I did that within 3 days top. I got with my doctor provider. I told her my symptoms. And if you really want this shit covered, you have to tell them your symptoms. Like, I was like a triple D. Some people is bigger than me. And if y'all want this, like, y'all have to say, like, y'all get shoulder grooving, back pain, rashes. But everything I was saying was true. Like, I had shoulder groovings really bad. Back pain was bad, but not crazy. Like, neck pain. But I had very bad rashes. Like, that's really what got me approved. Like, showing them the evidence of that, which I'm going to insert some pictures. So let me know if I inserted the pictures or not. But yeah, you have to say that your back pain, like, you generally have to be like, I'm hurting, like, you gotta take these up off of me.
Come on now.
Genuinely, like, and that's gonna get you there. So boom, I went to my doctor. She wrote me, one thing about her, she didn't play. Like, I told her, she's like, baby, I got you. She got that shit done. And the next day, my referral was in my hand. Dang, yeah? Okay, no, for real. But no, I got my referral. Then the second one was to find a plastic surgeon. This is crucial. Like, I'm literally giving y'all the information, so y'all have to listen and write it down. Another crucial step is once you see you got insurance, you have to call your insurance people or look up the website and look for plastic surgeons in network. What do y'all, you probably like, what does in network mean? In network meaning like takes your insurance. If you doing all this and you didn't even find a plastic surgeon that's out of network, like why are you even getting this? You didn't do enough research. Now you finna pay. So you have to listen. Find the in-network surgeon to get your thing done. So that's what I did. Secondly, I looked up different plastic surgeons that was in there, and I started calling them. I was like, hey, I got a referral from my doctor. When can I motherfucking come for an appointment? Let me know. Give me in there now. I was like ASAP. But it can be a really tedious process because some pre-op surgery appointments be far booked, but thank God mine wasn't like my people said they can get me in that week, so they able to get me in that week. So I brought the referral in a consultation. They asked me some of the same things as my doctor, but like really in detail. Like one thing about them, they gonna know if you lying or not, or if you really not for real, or if like you don't really need a surgery. But I was answering them questions. They asked me how bad was I can barely walk, like showing them the rash. So they were like, okay, cool. They took pictures and stuff. And also, but depending on your insurance, it's like the insurance is only gonna approve them of how much. Like for Pathigna, they needed to take out like 500 grams out each boob for them to pay for that shit. So I was like, can y'all do that for me? Mind y'all, it depends on your size too. So I was like a triple 32D or something. Yeah, I was like a 32 triple D. So I was like, there any way, because my plastic surgeon told me for them to take out the required amount with my insurance, for them to pay for it, I was going to be a smaller cup. And with all okay with that, baby, I was perfect. That's perfect. Get it done now. I was like, can y'all make me the smallest size? So I'm thinking a B cup, A cup. They told me with an A cup, I would not have no chest for real, like, and that's not good for like periods and all that. So I was like, okay, B cup is cool. Okay, they was like, okay, cool. We gonna try with the B cup. Okay, send in my paperwork, and they said the paperwork can literally take a month to 3 months to even get an approval. That's what I'm saying. The breast reduction can take like a year to get approval. I don't know, the favor on my life, that took me 2 months to get approved. Like for the whole process, this is because I started my search the end of March. I got my breast reduction in May. Like I wasn't playing no games, honey, at all. And that's what I did. So they say in the paperwork, I need to make sure I'm not missing. Okay, bro, let me hurry up, cause it's like I'm not lying, y'all. Like it's dry 12:50. Like I'm like giving y'all the tea. Like okay, so we took the documents, waiting for it to get approved. I just need to make sure I'm not missing no information. Like what else did I do? Okay, yeah, I'm not missing information. So doing those, like getting a referral to consultation, that took about 2 weeks. Okay, so they send, so you waiting on your insurance to see if they're gonna approve or not. Basically saying if they're gonna pay for that shit or not. And that shit can range around not your location, like if you're in Austin, Fort Worth, Dallas, Houston, the location, how much a plastic surgeon charge, the hospital fee, the anesthesia, like baby, it's so many damn fees. So once my shit got approved, that shit took like a week. Thigna really was on that shit, I'm not gonna lie. My whole surgery was gonna be about 14 bands. So, but with it just depends on your insurance and like what kind of plan you got. So my plan is my insurance pays 90%, so and I pay about 10%. So my surgery was around 14K, and they paid that 90, and I paid that 10. So with everything, just regarding the surgery part, I paid about $1,500. Just the surgery, just the breast reduction itself. But I haven't even told y'all about the what you need to get before your surgery. Like that's a whole. And so then yeah, after you get approved, they're gonna want to plan the dates out and make sure you plan your surgery for nothing during school, nothing where you gotta do work, literally do hands-on, because that recovery, baby, you need to do it when you like on a break, especially like college students or adults. You either take off work or do it on the holidays, because honey, that recovery is something different, man. But I know that's what y'all want to know too, like the pain, the recovery, what they look like, the stitching. Trust what I did for recovery. the recovery break, because it did almost break me down. It almost took me out. But all of that is gonna be on the second part of this video. So just make sure y'all watch the first part so y'all can at least get the motherfucking approval, and then go to the second video to know what the fuck to do. Dang, yeah. So yeah, for the second video, I'm gonna show y'all the meal prep that I did, all the supplies that I got from Amazon, the actual day of surgery, everything. So if you liked the video, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, bye guys.